All right, how we doing, everyone? This is DTL R&R. I'm Andy Malafrano. This is the reaction and review section of the Drag the Lake podcast. If you want the main podcast, you want the main album reviews, go over to the main channel. Link for it down below. So I clicked on this because I really like the name of the band, and I like Hellcat Records. So I'm always interested to see what they're putting out because this band's called Rat Boy. The song's called Mob Mentality. I'm always curious what Hellcat Records is putting out because they're sort of, how do I say this? It's like the heyday of Hellcat Records is a little bit behind. But they're kind of like grandfathered in. We all grew up Hellcat Records when punk was way bigger. Hellcat Records was on top and shit like that. And sort of the heyday of Hellcat Records is a little bit behind us, but I feel like they're grandfathered in. We all still have like respect for them, and I really appreciate them because I've been watching their releases, and they're kind of a label that is just like, nope, this is what we do, and we're gonna keep doing it. And I think you need that in music. I think a lot of times music can be, music in general can be ruined and diluted if everyone's just sort of following the trends. I think a big thing, influence is one thing, but it's always irritating when you hear a certain type of band come out, or you see it a lot in rap and pop music. You see a certain genre get pop. Like when Pop Smoke got popular, every fucking rapper had a beat like that. And it's like, it's not a bad beat. It's just, it's not the same it was one thing when Pop Smoke did it. That was his style. It's different when just some random dickhead who's been around for 20, 30 years is doing it. It's like, well, you're just hopping on the thing and now this sucks more. So to have people in music who are just like, this is what I do regardless of what everyone else is doing, that's what we need more of. That's what we need more of. Those are the best bands. The best bands that become timeless aren't the bands who go, well, what's the thing right now? What are we doing? The best bands that stay timeless are the ones that go like, well, what do we want to do? And then hopefully people like it. And I think that's where you get the best art in general, and you get the best, most memorable art are people who just go like, what do we want to do? So anyway, I say all that to say, I hope this Hellcat Records song is good, or else that intro is going to fucking be worthless. Can we please have more ska bands like this? Just spooky. This is my favorite shit. Like, this is my... okay, we're not even that far into the song. But I just got to throw it out there. There's a lot... Like, I get it. We got the big wave of silly ska. And Real Big Fish are the OGs. But there was definitely a bunch of people that saw them and go, okay, we'll just be fucking silly, annoying band kids. It's like, no. You have to be fun. That's what Real Big Fish did. But yeah, I feel like personally there's not enough of this shit. Or maybe I don't listen to ska enough in my 30s. I still listen to ska, don't worry. No, you never stop. You know what I mean? Ska's a passion project. You listen to it because you love it. No one's listening to ska to get brownie points from anyone, except other losers who listen to ska. So it's like you don't stop listening to it. But anyway, no, when I don't hear enough bands that have this like old school that spooky feel to it and shit like that, and it's just like just that beat where it's like that's the fucking best, dude.
The neighborhood is watching us like they've never done before. All little screens you will be seeing, there's nothing they'll ignore. If things are late, they will know when there will be in a roar. Please compensate, investigate, we do not want to war. 'Cause one thing is for certain, they'll be knocking at your door. Mob mentality. mentality. Yeah, there's really no hope. Wake up in the morning and I got to brush my teeth. I see out of the window that the crowd blocking the street. Slippers in the puddles, soaking through the feet. Dressing gowns and angry frowns, the sign of a retreat. Fabulous and cover and the manager to seek. They will not rest until the coupon is supposed to sweep. And if you know what's best for you, you'll just nod and agree. Just let the speed take a note and always say sorry. Mob mentality, that's reality. Murder hero. Call the policeman when you hit spray cans. Nowhere left to go. Broken system, kids to break down. Adults with smartphones. That's reality, mob mentality. Yeah, there's really no MLB mentality. When the sun sets slow. MLB mentality. When the hatred grows. Mob mentality, that's reality. Murder hero. Call the policeman when you hit spray cans. Nowhere left to go. Broken system, kids with bricks and adults with smartphones. That's reality, mob mentality. Yeah, there's really no hope. Yeah, there's really no hope. Yeah, there's really no hope.
Hell yeah. Good shit. Pretty good. Pretty fucking good. I always love ska that's upbeat and fun like that. And also too, I like bands that like I don't really think I heard like a horn section or anything.
The neighborhood is morning and I got to brush my teeth. I see it all.
No, it just has that like spooky just has that like spooky essence to it. Yeah, it really like brings me back to listening to this like when I first found the specials and stuff like that. So yeah, man, I like that. I think this is good too for ska to have bands like this, because a lot of times ska is really associated with ultra silliness and shit like that, and I think it's good sometimes to just kind of give it a little bit of that more like punk rock edge, because I think that's like an element. Like if you go back and you listen to old Rancid, or like I said, the Specials, or kind of how the Interrupters used to be. I don't know what they sound like actually now, to be perfectly honest. I know they had a little shift here and there because they were trying to go a little bit more mainstream or stuff. But like those first 2 or 3 Interrupters albums like rip pretty hard. And yeah, to just have that like that punk-oriented ska band sound, I just wish there was a lot more bands like that, because I think that's like it's one of my favorite genres. It's really like fast moving. It's really cool sounding, and it's very fun to go see live. Like shit, I forget the name of the band, but my buddy comedian Ian Finance was shooting like a really cool idea. He did like a music video for one of his jokes. You know, so it was like stand up, but you know, he filmed it so it looked like a music video, like he was playing with a band live and stuff like that. There was a band with them, I forget what the fuck they were called, but yeah, I remember they after we shot the music video for Ian, they did a bunch of songs afterwards, and I haven't seen like a ska band like that in a while. So it's just the live show for music like this is also very fun. It's just, you know, I don't think they're it's funny, I just did a review for like a grindcore song, and I think it's a very similar thing. Oh, kitty cat just let himself in. How you doing, Stanley? I was like, what the fuck was that back there? Kitty cat barged his way in. I didn't shut the door all the way, and he wants to sit on this window. And you know what? You can, buddy. You earn that window, dude. But yeah, no, it was funny to find a correlation between ska and grindcore. But a lot of grindcore bands are like, well, this better be a passion project. And I think that's sometimes similar with ska because these genres are unfortunately not they're not like the most popular one. They're usually the band where it's like, hey, you better just really love playing this music. But I wish ska was a little bit more popular because I think it's a great genre and I think a lot of more people should be listening to them. So when there's bands like Rat Boy in there, it gets me fucking pumped. All right, guys, thanks for hanging out. I love y'all. Be about a peace.